A lot of my work kind of falls into a few different categories, whether it's text and typography, which is a lot of what I do, signage, a lot of things like donor walls or donor names in buildings, the very occasional, tombstone, perhaps. That'll be basically where I'm carving letters into stuff. Or architectural ornamental things, which mean parts of buildings, sections of capitals or columns, something that's basically a detail on the interior, exterior of the building. And then the other side of the work is kind of the more sculptural stuff, which is basically either work that I'm doing on my own, because it's a piece of artwork that I want to make, or something that's been commissioned by a collector or individual because it was something that they wanted themselves. On a day-to-day basis, I'm kind of basically running through a list of commissioned work that I have. So I'm essentially a freelancer. I get projects through various companies. Some of them are specifically stone related, and then sometimes private clients who usually need something that's in stone or wood. I have a studio in Baltimore in the stone shop of Hillgartner Natural Stone Company, where we are now. And I do commission work for them, and then I do commission work for my own clients, and then I do teach just 1 day a week over at the Maryland Institute College of Art. Artist is kind of a catch-all for kind of the various things I do. But it also kind of depends on where I am and what I'm talking about at the time. If I'm talking with someone about a construction project or an institutional piece of work, then generally speaking, if they're talking to me because they need a carver, then I'm a carver. If they're talking to me because they need something that doesn't exist yet to be created, then I'm a designer. Or if they need something that is more strictly speaking artistic, then I'm an artist, I'm a sculptor. So it just kind of depends. My work kind of bounces back and forth between various jobs and depending on whose deadline comes first. And I also travel a fair bit. So while most of the work that I do is done here in the studio, a lot of the stuff that I do has to be done on site just because of the nature of the work. And often that's through Hillgartner's clients, sometimes it's for clients of other stone shops or individuals, depending on just what the work is.